Straight out the womb, the social media influencer was like a breath of fresh air to the internet. Just normal people becoming popular online. Anybody can do it. I'm just a girl with cat hair on my shirt, just like everybody else, yet here you are watching me. Before that, all we had were these mysterious, unrelatable celebrities. We don't have anything in common. Have you ever been to Walmart? I don't think so.
I've always heard that people hang out at Walmart.
Why?
I don't know.
What is Walmart? It's like they sell wall stuff?
People started to develop really strong parasocial relationships with influencers because watching them felt less like being a fan of somebody and more like having an online friend. And for a while, being called an influencer was actually a flex. It's something that a lot of people aspired to be. But that's no longer the case because now more than ever, people are just sick of influencers. They kind of just give people the ick now. Even being referred to as an influencer is kind of embarrassing.
Ew, I don't like being called an influencer. I hate nah!
As someone that posts videos on the internet, it would be a little embarrassing if someone called me an influencer, I'm not gonna lie. Most people prefer content creator, videographer, brand ambassador, literally anything but influencer.
I don't consider myself an influencer. I just be living. And if I inspire, I inspire. Maybe inspirist. That's better.
Personally, I prefer undercover journalist. So if someone called me an influencer, I'd be like, no, please respect my profession. I'm just kidding. There's many reasons why people dislike influencers. They're out of touch, they're entitled, they try to sell you crap all the time. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them. So in case you're interested, today I'm gonna go over some of the requirements for the unlikable influencer position. It has great benefits. Occasional brand deals, mostly spam mail though. Oh, public embarrassment, among other great things. You get it. The first requirement is the influencer persona, the fake, overly sweet customer service voice.
Thanks for choosing Dunkin'. How can I help you today?
Hi, good morning. Could I please get an a medium iced macchiato? And may I get that with the protein milk, please?
Can I get you anything else?
No, thank you, friend.
That'll be 7-Eleven at the next window.
Okay, thanks.
7-Eleven
It's
today?
so good to see you.
How you doing?
The rest is for you guys.
Huh?
The rest is for you guys.
Thank you.
I remember you from last time.
Really nice of you. Sure, it's like $12.
It's for you. You guys are 100% awesome.
This influencer's whole thing is going through drive-thrus, usually coffee shops, and recording their interaction with the employee. And just by glancing at the comments, I can already tell that people hate whatever shenanigans are going on here. I hate when people speak to everyone like they're speaking to a toddler. It's so annoying. Why does it feel so fake and gross? It's okay to be nice, but no need to be so performative. First of all, I think this proves that people don't have to like a video for it to perform. They just have to watch it. And they did. This video has about 7 million views. I guarantee if this was just a video of her being sweet or polite, nobody would care. There's nothing weird or cringe about changing your voice for different occasions. I'm doing it right now for this video. Normally I sound like this.
Have you ever tried jelly beans? Those are like candies from back in my day.
Huh? Ah! Okay, so sister, here's the results of my lamination. Ah! It looks so good. So trust me, I understand personality switching. My sister calls me a pig. But do you think I'm a pig at my job? No. I do the same high-pitched, sweet voice to patients all the time, to be polite, to be friendly. I constantly have to remind myself, whatever you do, don't let that inner pig come out. And it's not easy. But there's a fine line, no, a thick line, between a slightly fake, polite customer service voice and just plain talking to someone like they're stupid, or like they're a child. Or a stupid child. The employee actually sounds uncomfy.
So good to see you.
How you doing?
Like he's trying to be polite, but he just wants this interaction to end ASAP. Someone put he was so uncomfy, he didn't even want the tip. Poor guy. For one, because employees are just trying to do their job. They don't benefit from being recorded and utilized for someone's TikTok. She's doing it because it's extremely beneficial to her. Money, that's what this is about. She's trying so hard to extend the conversation as long as she can and make it sound more interesting. Why? Because TikTok only pays you for videos that are more than a minute long. So she always talks super slow when she's ordering.
Today. Hi, Angel. No, thank you. Could I please get a Trenta brown sugar shaken? No, classic. 3 pump. Oh, sorry.
I am so sorry, Jenna. We can't do the shaken espressos in a Trenta. The biggest we could do is a venti.
Okay, that Hakuna Matata. That is perfectly fine. I'm using my rewards today, my stars. So I heard that a Trenta is the best way to go, but we will do a venti. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. What was in that brown sugar shaken?
No, classic, please, but 3 pumps of the white. Hi! Oh my gosh. Can I? Okay. Very important question.
Very important answer.
I like your beard. This is not a hit. I appreciate when people take pride in their appearance.
Why are you talking like they're toddlers? This would make anybody uncomfortable.
I don't know if anyone else has seen this girl, but I keep getting her on my For You page, and she like goes through drive-thrus, and she's like really, really awkward. It's not just that she's awkward, she's like purposefully making the interaction like as long as possible. And as someone who's like worked a lot of service jobs, it is so annoying. She annoys me so bad. Literally in all the comments that like, because like some of the comments are like, girl, just order and move on. And then some of the comments are like, oh, she's just being polite, she's just talking. It's like, no, you're not being polite. Like one of them I just saw, the girl's like, hi, like welcome to blah blah, like what can I get for you? And she's like, my name is girl, she didn't ask. Why are you just saying your name? Like, it goes beyond just being awkward, because like I understand that everybody's a little bit awkward. That's fine. It's also fine to make conversation. It's okay to be like, hi, like how are you, can I get blah blah blah, you know? That's okay, especially if you're going inside of the restaurant over like a drive-thru. Like the entire point of the drive-thru is to like be as quick as possible. Also, the headsets are like not fun to talk through. Like at least in my experience, like most of the headsets, like it's kind of muffled, like it's kind of hard to hear people, so you're already struggling to hear people. You also probably have people like talking near you, like a lot is going on.
What she's doing isn't terrible. It doesn't make her a bad person by any means. It's just a little... What the hell? At least she has the camera facing herself the whole time during these interactions, so props to her for that. She's not like those influencers that record people in public with meta glasses without their knowledge. So creepy. I'm not a fan of those people in this channel. I did make a whole video on that if you're interested, but this just feels like it's very performative and not human. It feels like they're playing a character. Today I'll have an iced hot macchiato, please, with organic sugar, please. And this isn't her real voice, by the way. If it was, that's very unfortunate, but I wouldn't be poking fun of it. We know it's fake because in other videos that she's posted, she does sound very different.
He blended up his chicken in a NutriBullet with what appeared to be water and maybe like a seasoning pack.
Hi, Angel. No, thank you.
I don't ever curl my hair because it's already like so damaged.
But of course, those videos don't get as many views as her drive-thru baby voice videos. So really, it's not her fault. It's kind of your fault. That was just one example of an influencer with a voice that people are tired of and kind of annoyed by, but it's not the only one. And actually, for most people, when they think of an annoying influencer voice, they're more so thinking of the up talk.
Hey, if you're someone who talks like this, please fucking stop.
The rising the pitch at the end of sentences.
Just stop doing that.
I can't help it. It's my voice.
No, it's not.
And a lot of vocal fry.
You don't have to sound like you smoke a whole pack of ciggies every single day to be an influencer.
But so many people do it because people just copy off of each other. Personally, whenever my voice is kind of tired, it starts doing the little vocal fry thing, so I apologize if I'm doing it right now. People see that other popular influencers sound like that, so they feel like they have to sound the same way to fit into the influencer world. Just speak in your normal voice. People are tired of everybody sounding the same. I know it can be awkward to speak to a camera.
Here's my outfit to go run a few errands. I have bye.
It's hard to talk in your normal speaking voice, and sometimes it's even a little better if you exaggerate your voice a little bit to make it more interesting for the video. But why is this the voice that everybody's defaulting to?
Oh my god, this is literally the best coffee.
Oh my god. So good.
don't think it's good?
So delicious, like the best vanilla latte I've ever had.
This girl's an aspiring influencer and she captioned, "This is why I'll never be a full-time influencer." Girl, yes you can, just speak in your normal voice. That's her husband in the back, and my immediate reaction when I saw the video before looking at the comments was, I felt like he was being kind of rude. I feel like he made her feel really bad. You could tell she's embarrassed, but he more than anyone knows what her real voice sounds like. That's why he was poking fun at the influencer voice that she was making. He didn't need to mock her like that, but surprisingly, all the comments were on his side. The top comments are, "In his defense, I'm tired of the influencer voice too. So good. Oh my god." I'm not good at that, but you get the gist. The word literally needs to be eradicated. Comment reply, and obsessed. The voice is just one part of the influencer persona, but what I have been seeing more than anything is people just being tired of everything else that comes with it. The mannerism, the hand gestures, the facial expressions, the "oh my gosh, I'm so quirky." That was one of them. It was just an example.
This is a list of things that influencers do that piss me off. We're gonna start with the hand gestures. Don't fucking come for me because this is just my opinion. Truthfully, I've probably done some of these things on accident. But when I see it, it just drives me up a fucking wall. Number one is the claw. I can't stand that. Number two is the "you're gonna go with me. I'm gonna stay right the fuck here, bitch." Number three is the "you do not wave at people like that in real life." Number four is the "this is really good. You trying to give a bitch a shocker or something? What the fuck is that?" And last but certainly not fucking least, because this is the one that really grinds my motherfucking gears, bitch. I don't know if this is a sign of my age, but can somebody please inform me what this is? Okay? Is it like a mini duck? Why are y'all doing this in your videos and stuff? I'm seeing people do it. Okay? I don't know what it means. Somebody tell me.
Y'all know what I hate? I hate when bitches do like the little finger cuffs and they be like...
So why do these hand gestures annoy people so much? It's like hand choreography. Have y'all seen that video of the little dancing finger? Mini clap. That's basically what it is. People are naturally expressive and talk with their hands. Can you imagine how boring it would be if someone just stood there while talking, completely still? You probably wanted to click out of this video just now. Movement and hand gestures, facial expressions, it all makes people more interesting. You see? And influencers know that, especially for short form content where you have like 2 seconds to grab the viewer's attention before they scroll. Squirrel?
Some things that influencers do with their hands that make me want to put my head on.
Hi, I don't want to be the one to have to tell you this, but you wouldn't watch unless they did it. Oh, you wouldn't watch unless they did it. The reasons that I wouldn't even call myself an influencer. The reasons that we do this, we go, "Hi guys, welcome to the video." Like, that is engaging. It's annoying, but it's engaging. This job is an attention economy. We are fighting with other creators on this app to get your attention. Whatever we can do or need to do to hook you in, to make you watch as much of the video as possible, we will do. I know that you're joking. I also find it funny too. But the crazy part is that we have to. We actually have to, otherwise people will not watch the video. Oh, and the second thing is that it's actually, like, I only just started creating videos on this app maybe like a year ago. And before that, I hadn't really ever tried to make TikToks, right? Once I started doing it, I didn't realize how much of the behavior of influencers I was copying without even realizing it. I will watch back one of my videos and go, why does my voice sound like so-and-so? Or like, why am I moving my hands like that other person? Like, you brain rot yourself by watching so many TikToks that when you actually go to make one, you'll be surprised at how much of the behavior that you're watching you're actually copying.
Having movement in general is a lot more capturing for a viewer than someone that's just completely still and monotone. And if it works, everybody will just start copying off of each other and doing the same things over and over again. It's like a trend, but with personalities. And just like every other trend, it's gonna get old at some point. The Stanley Cup, the Visco girl, the vanilla girl, the clean girl, whatever girl we're at right now. Is the Visco girl real, or did I dream of it? Because I remember the Visco girl being a thing. That's why it's so irritating to people, because they're tired of seeing the same recycled behavior over and over again. Enough is enough already. Wrap it up. The influencer persona is already irritating enough on its own, but when you combine it with entitlement and main character syndrome, oh brother, that's like a whole nother level of insufferable. There are endless examples of this, but since we're already talking about drive-thru influencers,
Oh my god, can I be right with you?
Don't even fret, I'll be right here.
Welcome to Dunkin'.
Oh. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Everybody ready?
Yeah, we're when you're ready.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I please have the Frankie?
Sorry, say that again?
Don't even fret, I'm gonna tell you how to make it. It's just a medium iced coffee with oat milk and 4 pumps of vanilla bean culotta syrup.
4 pumps vanilla bean. Will that be you for today, Mel?
That will be all for me.
You can pull her out.
Here I come. Dude, that was so funny. Here's your frame. Oh, I hit the curbs.
this influencer's name is Frankie, in case you didn't get it. That's her name. And she basically does the same thing as the previous girl. She goes through drive-thrus and records the interactions. And similarly, people criticize her because they feel like her interactions are very awkward, very performative. They feel like she's bugging employees and putting them in an uncomfortable situation. But her specialty is going to coffee shops and asking for a Frankie, which obviously doesn't exist. That's her name. People say it's very self-centered, and I kind of see where they're coming from. I can't imagine going to a coffee shop and asking for a Jennifer.
What the hell?
Hey, can I have a Jennifer? Can you imagine? They would escort me out of there. In her defense, she does go to coffee shops a lot more than I do. Anything I can make myself at home, I will. Coffee, lashes, nails, accessories, home projects. Girl, I made a catio myself at home. Well, not by myself, with the help of my girlfriend. I like to think that it's because I'm saving money, but probably more because I'm a control freak and stupidly indecisive, or a stupid child.
I'm that stupid child that we're talking about.
Why does she want to make Frankie happen so bad? Just tell them what you want, woman. Do you know how many customers they get? Hundreds, thousands, billions.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you today?
I'm vibing, feeling better.
Okay, good. What can I get started for you?
Well, I'm gonna get the Frankie.
You said the Frankie?
Yes, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Okay, may I please have a triple iced espresso in a grande cup with 2 pumps of white mocha, a shake of cinnamon, or like cinnamon powder, my apologies, and brown sugar cold foam. It is fire. You've got to try it ASAP.
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Dude, it's so delicious. I will literally pay for another one for you to try it.
Oh my gosh, that's so not necessary because I'm not a coffee drinker.
Oh.
Anything else for you?
That'll be all.
Okay, it's gonna be $5.89.
Here I come. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Period.
No, because this would PMO. Just tell them what you want. As a barista, calling a random drink order after your own name is actually so annoying. I serve like 300 people a day. You think I know what you want? Nope. It's the next day, so I'm sorry if I sound and look a little different.
Ow! Jump scare.
I did put on the same shirt and necklace to try to conserve the viewer experience, but I didn't feel like curling my hair, so here's my natural curls. And I still have cat hairs in my shirt, if you don't believe me. Okay, so back to the video. Another comment said her entire aura feels super condescending for some reason. So from reading a bunch of comments, I gathered that 1, people think that she's taking way too long to order. These workers are stressed and they're just trying to do their job. And number 2, people feel like she's being entitled. It's not about being friendly, because being friendly also includes having social awareness, which she doesn't seem to have, and not bothering people while they're working. For your TikTok, if it's for a good cause, if you're just trying to be nice, ask someone how their day went, that's okay. It's coming off as you're here to serve me and entertain me. So if I want to utilize you for my video, there's nothing that you can do.
What would be the name? Frankie. What can I get you today? Okay, can I be so for real with you?
So I was just inside, like, I had like a business meeting, and we were like in a sit down area, and I like didn't eat anything because I was just like, you know, like when you're like in a meeting with someone, you can't eat anything. It was weird. So I'm going, and I'm like, okay. Anyway, you're giving me that backstory. I'm sorry.
It's okay to be polite and ask workers how their day is going and make a little conversation, but people know that this isn't what's going on here. People take an issue with it because she's trying to extend the conversation as much as possible and waste the workers' time so that she can reach that 1-minute TikTok requirement to get paid. And if you've ever worked in any type of restaurant, I see you, girl. You know what I'm talking about. What's gonna make a worker's day is not yapping about yourself for 5 minutes. They're probably already very busy. What they want is to keep the line moving so that their work doesn't pile up on them. That's what's gonna make their day, getting their work done as soon as possible. So please, Frankie, just get to the point. And you know what? I'm willing to admit that maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I just have way too much brain rot and I need to slow down and relax. Sure, but regardless, in one of the videos it said, day 187 of ordering the Frankie until Duncan puts it on the menu. You can't tell me that isn't at least a little delulu. Expecting workers to remember your drink that you named after yourself is one thing, but on top of that, expecting businesses to adapt to you and put your name on the menu just because you made it up, that's a little bit entitled. At the very least, I would say it's not really giving humble queen.
A few moments later.
But hey, I guess that's what you need to do to be an influencer. Normal people see these interactions as awkward, that's why there's so many comments saying this, but influencers see everything as content. So real people that are living in the real world, they're just background characters in their videos. Okay, so a little entitlement never hurt anybody, right? At least not that bad. But the next level of influencers, they're like the influencer final boss. These are the people that are dishonest, scam people, and the only thing they seem to care about is cash grabs. Think Michaela Noguera, right? She has done many wonderful things, but one of the things that I can remember is when she made a sponsored or like a promotional video for L'Oreal, and she put on false lashes and tried to claim that their mascara did that. To me, that's a scam. It's straight up lying on purpose for monetary gain and to make people waste their money. Well, not waste their money, because that mascara is actually really good, but it's not going to give you the results that she's showing. So people are wasting their money thinking that they're going to get what she got, which it's never going to happen. Those are false lashes. And that's already bad enough, but some of these influencers will go to extreme lengths to deceive their audience for praise, for money, for attention. The Michaela Noguera situation makes her like a top secretary, but these people are like the boss. For example, fake act of kindness influencers.
So I was just casually walking around Walmart and I came across these 2 full carts of kids' returns, and I was just having a conversation with one of the associates, and I asked them, why are these all over here? They're on clearance, aren't they? Like, is there a clearance section? Is there any more? And she told me that 2 days ago a gentleman came in and purchased all of these and made a TikTok video about purchasing them for his community. And 2 days later, she was outside having lunch and she saw the same gentleman send an older gentleman in to return them. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Some of these videos and some of these influencers that you're following, seriously?
He didn't just make one video, he made several. There's like 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how these people sleep at night. I can't even sleep well if I
bugged my cats too much that day.
This is exactly why people are so skeptical of these act of kindness videos. You don't know what their motives are.
I guess you had to make rent.
The last thing she said really does nail it on the head. It is all about money. Now, if we go into the comments section, everybody knows who this was. It's Crown Star. Never heard of him. Turned off all of his comments, obviously because he got caught, and there's a number of comments saying that it was him. So we could take a look at this channel, Crown Star official page, 150,000 followers, and he has many of these videos where he goes into Walmart and looks like he's just buying everything in the store. Unbelievable amounts of clothing. Of course, he's being recorded. He needs to get those sweet, sweet views showing that he's doing good things for everybody, and that's not even the case now. At least with those cringy videos that you've probably seen where it's like, oh, I'm giving a homeless man $1,000. They actually do give them the money sometimes. That's not 100%, but even though in the end they're just doing it for their own gain, or they wouldn't be recording it for all of their followers, this guy isn't even doing that. He'll make the entire video look like he's purchasing a ton of clothes, and then a couple days later, he returns it.
His excuse to why he returns returned all the clothes is because people were criticizing him in the comments, saying that he's creating a mess for the employees, dropping stuff on the floor, creating a mess. He didn't get the desired reaction from the audience, basically. And I'm sorry, but I don't buy that at all. That explanation makes no sense to me. It feels way more likely that his plan from the start was to record the content and then return everything after. But now since he got caught, he's backtracking and panicking, and he just had to come up with an excuse. It was never out of kindness. Kindness. I can't say that word. Kindness. He wanted praise and attention, so since he didn't get that from a few people, which is inevitable by the way, you're gonna get hate no matter what, but now it's not worth donating. What a weird thing to do. But if we do take his excuse at face value, if a few negative comments was enough to stop you from donating, you were never doing it for the right reasons in the first place. But this is wrong in so many other ways. First of all, it's called return abuse, which actually has real consequences.
And then we wonder why some of these stores are starting to pull back on the free returns, charging for returns. Amazon has a huge problem with it. One of the big culprits are those Amazon must-have videos. They show 10, 20 different items in a minute-long video, all of these random little gadgets with affiliate links, and then they end up returning those items for just 100% positive gain. They made money off of the video, they made money off of the affiliates, and they didn't pay a dime in the end. We have a comment from one of you guys. I'm glad to see the crackdown on return abuse. I worked in retail and people are gross, and it brings up the cost for all of us. Maybe manufacturers will finally start making less too. I don't know too much about that last sentence. It'll probably just go into a landfill and turn into a tax loss because that's just how the world works now, unfortunately. But because of instances like this garnering a ton of views, it just makes even more people do the exact same thing just for a little bit of internet attention.
If you want to rent props for your content, pay for a rental. Don't treat stores like a free rental service just because they have a good return policy. It's because of influencers like this that companies are forced to incorporate stricter return policies and not allow returns at all sometimes. And that actually ends up affecting regular people who are just trying to make a normal return. And on top of that, you know I'm a huge hater of people mistreating employees in this channel, so you know I had to say it. It's not the employee's job to participate in your fake act of kindness shenanigans, but they're the ones that are having to deal with the aftermath. He left those employees with a ton of work, mountains of clothes, on top of everything else that they already have to do. But to be fair, this is a more extreme example. Not every problematic influencer is out here doing something this extreme and disgusting. Quick Spanish lesson. This is what you would call a descarado. No shame. But smaller little shitty things that they do also add up into this big pile of shit, and people are just tired of it. It's like your coworker. They seemed nice at first, but the more time you spend with them, the more they just make your eye twitch. These little acts of unkindness make people feel like they just can't trust you anymore. Things like low effort cash grabs or selling things that don't really match what was promised. It's not really a full-on scam, but it just feels wrong.
Let's pack a $2,000 mystery box that one of my fans purchased from me. The first piece is a super unique top from a luxury brand called Shein. You probably never heard of it. Next, we've got this very chic gym top. I got this from a store called TJ Maxx when I was in Barcelona. You cannot have a gym t-shirt without an iconic sports bra, and I absolutely adore this one. It's gonna be so hard to give it away. I got this one from a brand online called Amazon. These socks are insane. I'm literally obsessed, so I'm gonna include these. These are from the same online brand called Amazon, and you could dress these up with a pair of heels, or you could even wear them to the gym. I saved the best for last. This is the iconic, vintage, unique, chic spaghetti tank that I'm so obsessed with. She is the moment. I picked her up from this store called Brandy Melville, and because I'm a grateful queen, I am including a freebie. These are the Grinch slippers from TJ Maxx. I know you're gonna be wearing these every single day, and to everyone who's freaking out because you weren't able to purchase this mystery box, don't worry, I've got a lot more coming.
As ridiculous as that parody looks, I fear it's actually a documentary. It's actually like 96% accurate. I'm not even kidding. I would have taken that over the rags that this poor girl ended up with.
There is a influencer that I follow on social media. Said influencer is, very into fashion, absolutely love her style. We are the same size. So said influencer does frequent closet sales. I've always wanted to buy it, but it's hard buying clothes. Like, I'm very picky with clothes. Things fit me really differently. Like, I really have to try stuff on. She posted, "Hey guys, have 3 bags of clothing for sale, large bags, name brand clothing." Like, the odds of me getting it, because they do go so quickly, I was like, I'm not even gonna get it, but let me text her and see. I was like, hey, would you give me a deal if I got 2? And she was like, yeah, I'll cover shipping for you if you want to do 2. So I was, you know what, F it.
I'll just get 2. You know, we get the deal done. She was like, are you looking for anything kind of like specific? And I was like, just starting to build like my summer wardrobe. I'm looking for like dresses, like summery tops. She said, okay, great. So let's just say this kind of back and forth, hey, did you ship it yet? Texting kind of went back and forth for almost 3 weeks. I felt like an absolute idiot texting this girl like almost every other day saying, hey, did you ship it yet? Can I have the tracking number? And I just got the package. So over a month. When she said 2 large trash bags of clothes and $400 worth of clothes, kind of expected the box to be a little bit bigger than this. I don't know. The first thing is a legit bridesmaid's dress, which is a size 6 and I'm like a 0. This Urban Outfitters skirt. This is a brand that's sold in Marshalls and like TJ Maxx, and it's a sweater that says whatever. This dress, this top, belt, satin Zara top, this top, pants that are like kind of like all ripped at the bottom, leather leggings, velvet top, this top that's broken. It also has like just stains all over it. This bikini that's literally yellow. I don't know if this box was meant to go to Goodwill or...
By what she said, it kind of sounds like the influencer made it seem like she was gonna carefully curate pieces for her audience from her closet. And this might have been a misunderstanding on her part, but why else would the influencer ask her what pieces are you looking for? But once you see what she actually got, it couldn't be more obvious that the influencer was just decluttering her closet, and she realized she could make some extra money off of that, which is fine. I'm sure people would still buy it, but she could have been honest up front. Guys, I'm decluttering my closet, so let me know if you're interested in any clothes that I don't want. And also charge accordingly. $400 for that is beyond overpriced. But she knew exactly who she was selling to. It's people who like her and love her style, and they're more likely to buy her clothes just because it's her clothes. And that's kind of exploitative. It's taking advantage of the trust that your audience has. And this girl didn't have a job at the time, so obviously she shouldn't have spent $400 on a mystery package if she didn't have the money.
But a lot of people are saying, you know, like, oh, if you have $400 to just Venmo someone, then, you know, that's not an issue for you. Let me just say, I am 25 years old. I currently do not have a job. I am trying and working my absolute ass off to get a job. I'm very, very self-aware of what I spend money on, and I'm very careful with how I spend my money. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm a thrifter. I'm a Depop and Poshmark girly. I am always looking for a good sale. I literally never buy anything full price. So I am extremely cautious with the way I spend my money, especially when it comes to clothing and fashion, because the trends are literally changing by the day.
It's like, why are you gambling if you don't have the money? But I also kind of get where she's coming from and why she felt pressured to make this purchase. It's an impulsive decision driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. Hello? Panic shopping. She didn't think she'd even be able to get one, so when she had the chance, she bought 2. I gotta get 2 before they're all gone. Honey, that's influence working exactly how it should.
It's fucking marketing.
Creating urgency and scarcity, or scarcity. On my last video, I kept saying scarcity, and a lot of people were not happy with that. Talking about my last video, you should go watch that one now.
The hell?
Please don't spread hate and don't go leaving hate comments about anybody that I talked in this video. This is just meant for entertainment purposes and I guess undercover journalism. Remember how I told you I was one of those? Yeah, so if you have anything to say, just leave it down below. I love reading the comments. Also, I just made an Instagram and I haven't posted yet, but if you guys want to follow me, I'm gonna put it down below. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.